listening to the Jungyoon album, and Venmo's coming. I'm waiting for my check to cash. Once it cashes, it's coming your way.
Okay.
But it's really good.
Yes, I know, right?
It's super good. I really like it.
Just once you check out the lyrics, it's intense.
Well, what I'm doing right now is just going through and listening to all the music, just absorbing the music, and then I'm gonna go back, read the lyrics to each song, and actually start to understand what they're about too.
Or you could save reading the lyrics for when we react to them.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, so the very first solo artist that we're reacting today is actually a K-indie solo artist, so he isn't quite in the pop scene. He does more of his own personal stuff. So Park Hyo-shin is revered as one of Korea's most renowned and legendary modern singers of today. He debuted in 1999, so he's been in the music industry for 19 years as of this year. Some background information that may give you some context behind the reason why he wrote the song is that he hasn't, with his very first company, he didn't have a good relationship with them. They worked him to the fucking bone until he collapsed on stage and then was diagnosed with spasmodic dysphonia. Do you guys know what that is?
No.
It's a brain problem that affects your vocal cords, so it's like deathly to singers. So also after that, like he had to, find a way to break his contract with them. He changed his technique, heal from the spasmodic dysphonia, and then he ended up going to the military because, you have to go to the military in Korea, and he made a really good friend, but then the best friend committed suicide. And so he's been through a bunch of wild stuff, and after 4 years of hiatus, he wrote this song. It was a huge hit when it came out, and it's very, very close to his heart, since the Wildflower is symbolism for all the hardships he had to go through in the past that held him back from doing what he loved the most, and how despite the turmoil, he has survived them. And the lyrics actually say that he is like a wildflower facing the harsh coldness of winter and blooming in the end. Do you guys want the lyrics before or after?
Before.
You good with that?
Sure.
Okay. Oh god, did I exit out?
Also, I'm doing a report on K-pop companies for my history class.
Interesting.
My music history class.
Uh-huh.
At that. So it'll be fun. I might have some questions for you.
Yes, bring them on. Okay. Oh boy, are these not English? Oh, I looked up the not English K-pop lyrics.
I'm taking a look at JYP Entertainment.
Okay, do SM, do the top three. YG, JYP, and SM.
That's what I was doing.
Cool.
And just also looking at the contracts and how they support, but also how they use the musicians.
Oh, that's smart. Okay. Why do I keep clicking on the wrong? I'm so sorry, guys.
Tell me why.
Okay, you ready? Okay. I was looking outside the small window at the shooting stars this is not the sound of winter. Oh.
But that's usual.
That goes. That's why I had 2 cups of coffee today.
That's, I think, one of my favorite things about myself, that I don't drink coffee, but it really screws me over sometimes.
Ready for lyrics?
Go for it.
A white ice flower that bloomed puts its face out in the welcoming wind. It sheds tears over the wordless and nameless past. Hiding in the cold wind, melting down under the single ray of sunlight, that's how you came to me once more. Only good memories, only a longing heart, on the path where you left me, I'm standing alone. Only until I can forget you, until I will be all right. I'll swallow my tears, and at the end of my wait, I will bloom once again. Love is a fiery flower that blooms and withers. In case I get wet with rain, I close my eyes. In my youth and small heart, the dazzling memories shine. I call out to you once again. Then the chorus again. On top of dry land, my entire body is burning. Your scent that remained on my fingers is scattering away. Your hand that is growing far apart. I can't hold on to it, so it hurts. Just until I can survive, just as much as I hated you. When the spring comes to bring you back later on, then I will bloom on that day.
That's a really good translation. I'm sure it's not exactly literal, but the poetic translation is really good.
Yeah, I ran it by my business manager. He speaks Korean, and he was like, yeah, that's okay. So
That's good.
I hope it's good.
It was artistic in English, so
yeah.
Is what it was. Okay.
So this song was actually composed by him and his friend who's playing the piano in the music video, named Jung Jae-il. The music video is a one-take live performance filmed somewhere in a deserted place, so the instrumental and vocals were recorded on the spot. The video is filmed by a drone, hence the kind of shaky and very dizzy video effect.
Okay, interesting.
I'm interested to see
how this goes.
How like a live performance music video.
Yeah.
I like that they're showing all of this.
Setup.
Yeah.
That is cool.
It's a gorgeous voice.
He has more facial muscles than most K-pop singers we see.
It does look like he has a fair amount of jaw tension though.
Yeah.
This is weird that we can like see every muscle in his face moving.
He also might just have a more muscular face than we're used to as
He
well.
might, yeah, because his upper lip is moving a lot as well. He sees larynx with this vibrato. That's so funny.
Yeah, he is very active larynx.
Yeah. Which is pretty, I think, pretty standard for any other style other
Besides
than
classical.
Our whole thing is stabilizing. Yeah. He has a nice little setup. I kind of hope something else happens though, because as of right now I'm bored.
I'm wanting a drum set to come in is what I want.
Yeah. I'm not sure that there will be though.
We'll see. No, I'm surprised they're able to keep it as stable as they are, considering it's a drum. That was a well-used modulation.
I think he just has jaw tension.
I think, yeah. But he's got a great voice.
He does, yeah.
He could have a little more backspace, but because it's possible to have more backspace and still keeping the pop sound. That was a good high note, though.
Yeah. I think it gets better when he goes higher.
Yeah.
Like, because you're like forced, I guess, to have better.
Well, you have to.
Yeah.
It's easy to get lazy down in the lower.
I like this part.
Oh shit, son!
That's his voice.
There it is.
There we go.
Shit. Oh,
There's the
damn.
clarity that he was missing. Yeah. Yeah, because his breath is getting in the way.
Yeah, and he has a good low. He has a good low. But once he gets up there,
Once he really like clicked into it, yeah. I think the part of classical vocal technique that ought to be applied to every type of singing is chiaro oscuro, because it changes it. It does.
I also enjoy how like he actually is. It's very sincere. He definitely has a breathier voice. And yeah, that jaw tension's super real.
Yeah.
He definitely has a breathier voice, but I think it also works, and then that clarity when he had that.
Oh God.
I know, it was perfect.
Is it over? Okay, so I forgot to say that this actually isn't the original song. The original song has strings, has a drum set, plus piano in his voice.
Oh, okay.
So this is a new arrangement. This is for just.
But I thought the simplicity of it was nice though.
Yeah, once it started kind of changing, there was a modulation, then there was kind of the section. It wasn't really a bridge.
No, it wasn't a bridge.
It was just kind of different.
Well, this was one of those songs
those
that
parts.
is very almost like an epic.
Yeah.
It's like has a
It's not
beginning to an
strophic,
end.
yeah.
Exactly, it's less strophic, more of beginning to end kind of storytelling.
Through.
Yeah,
song,
through
is that
composed.
what it is? Yeah, through composed. That's what.
But it was really good. And like we said, his lower voice was a little more breathy. He definitely held some jaw tension, where he affects his vibrato and his.
And I'm sure some of that is like what you're saying, kind of the
working around
having an actual problem. I mean, obviously that would change things, of course.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
But then his high notes were great.
Gorgeous, yep.
Really great.
He locked into a clarity, and he was riding his breath more rather than kind of
Well, and he's
getting
not a
stuck
tenor,
behind it.
and he's
Yeah.
definitely not a tenor. It's not like he's a K-pop star who naturally already has a high voice and who like really gets up there. But like, I think that also made it more impressive. And his intimacy with the song too. Like he was very passionate about the song, but it had such good integrity too. Like there was never a point I thought, this is kind of contrived.
I'm also impressed that they managed, just like sound
Yeah.
recording wise, they managed to, because like I'm not sure if they maybe added the wind noise later, but there was like nothing of that in the actual recording. It was cool.
Did a good job.
How do you feel the song and melody supported the lyrics that I read before you watched this?
I thought it was great.
I think kind of the simplicity and the sincerity of it really added to that, and you could tell that he wrote every single word, and he was very connected to it, and it showed.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, fans wanted me to show you live performances like on stage in front of the audience because he could never make it through without crying since this was so personal to him. But I'm like, I don't want to destroy the emotions of the reactors so soon. Okay, moving